Assalamu alaikum, dear student. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear student, I am Mohammad Shah Jahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Dear student, today we will discuss Chapter 8, and all of you know that this is accounting for tangible and intangible assets. Dear student, this is our third lecture on the chapter. Dear student, at the end of this lecture, you can find out the amount of depreciation, you can give necessary journal entries, you can prepare machine account, depreciation account and accumulated depreciation account. Dear student, this is a practical problem from test paper, that means board question from Chittagong board. Dear student, Nami Enterprise purchased a machine for Taka 5 lakh at 1st July 2015 and they paid import duty, freight cost and installation charge 10,000, 50,000 and 40,000. This is direct expenditure for this machine. Last class also we have discussed, and it is assumed that the estimated life of this machine is 10 years and the scrap value is 1 lakh taka. You know that scrap value means residual value. That means at the end of the estimated life of the asset, it may sell taka 1 lakh. The accounting year ended 31st December. Dear student, now we have to calculate depreciation for 2015, 16 and 17 under the straight line method. Dear student, we have to give journal entries and we have to prepare machine account, depreciation account and accumulated depreciation account. Dear student, all of you know that last class we have discussed depreciation under diminishing or reducing balance method. Now we will discuss under the straight line method. Dear student, in the straight line method, the formula of rate of depreciation is 100 divided by estimated life. If you can remember, in reducing method, 100 divided by estimated life into 2, and this time 100 divided by estimated life. So, if you read the question, the estimated life is 10 years. Look at the estimated life is 10 years. So, 100 divided by 10, that means 10, it is percent, 10%. So, dear student, in this math, rate of depreciation is 10%. And depreciable value of machine, that means depreciable value machine, if you can remember, in reducing method, purchase price plus data expenses, that depreciable value. But in a straight line method, if you have to remember, if there is a scrap value, we have to subtract it. In reducing value, only purchase price plus other data expenses, that is the depreciable value. But in straight line method, it is purchase price plus other data expenses minus scrap value. So purchase price 5 lakh, other data expenses 10,000, 40,000 and 50,000. Look at here, 10,000 for import duty, feed cost 50,000 and installation charges 40,000. So dear student, total value of this asset is 6 lakh and minus scrap value 1 lakh, so it is 5 lakh. Dear student, now depreciation table. Dear student, now depreciation table. Dear student, now depreciation table. Look at year 15, 16, 17 and depreciable value 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 5 lakh. Look at from here and rate 10%, rate 10% for each year and time. Look at we have purchased in the 2015 at 1st July we have purchased this machine. That means we used July, August, September, October, November, December for 6 months. For 6 months, dear student, in 2015 we use this machine 6 months. So depreciation will be for 6 months, and for 16 and 17 it will be for full year. Dear student, look at time, uses time here 6 months, this year 1 year, 1 year. Now calculation 5 lakh taka value 10%, that means decimal 0.10 and into 6 by 12 because we use for 6 months. So this is the formula for 6 by 12, 6 by 12. If it is for 9 months, it is 9 by 12. If it is 2 months, 2 by 12. So dear student, 5 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12, it is 25,000, and next year 5 lakh into 10%, it is 50,000, it is 50,000. So I hope all of you understand depreciation table, calculation of depreciation. Our next requirement is give journal entries. Dear student, journal entries, it is easy one, it is fixed for every year. Only at the beginning year we have to give machine account debit, bank account credit. Otherwise journal entries for each year: depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit, income statement debit, depreciation credit. Look at for next year also, depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit, income statement debit, depreciation credit. So dear student, I hope all of you understand. Dear student, at first The first journal is machine account debit, bank account credit. That means how much amount of money we have paid for purchasing machine. You know that machine is an asset, so asset account debit and bank account credit. So machine account debit and bank account credit. Look at the price of machine. A machine 5 lakh, then import duty, carriage and freight we have to add. Dear student, keep it in your mind. Here this maximum student will made mistake, they will write 5 lakh, but it is not 5 lakh. The cost of machine is, all of you know that, purchase price plus direct expenses, so it will be 6 lakh for opening journal. Then depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit, and it is for recording depreciation. The next one, income statement debit, depreciation credit. Look at 25,000, because we have calculated depreciation for 2015, it is 25,000. And next year same journal, depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit for recording depreciation, and income statement debit, depreciation credit for closing the depreciation account. Dear student, the amount is 50,000, because this year depreciation is 50,000. If we prepare journal for next year, same journal, just depreciation debit, accumulated depreciation credit 50,000, and income statement debit, depreciation credit. So every time, every year we have to give same journal. Now ledger, dear student, all of you know that you can prepare ledger, machine account. Only we have one machine account in this math, machine account debit, bank account credit. So this is opening journal, machine account debit, and opposite account is bank account, 6 lakh and 6 lakh debit balance, and every year the balance will continue, every year the balance will continue. And next account is depreciation account. Dear student, for depreciation account, look at every year we have two posting for depreciation, depreciation debit and depreciation credit. Opposite account is accumulated depreciation and income statement. So dear student, look at opposite account, accumulated depreciation, opposite account, income statement. Depreciation for in first journal it is debit, in second journal it is credit. And look at the balancing process, debit balance, then credit, debit and credit, balance is 0. Next year also accumulated depreciation, balance 50,000, and income statement 50,000 credit balance, so depreciation balance is 0. Dear student, keep it in your mind, depreciation account always show 0 balance, because it is expense account, we have to close it. Look at depreciation, once it is debit and again it is credit, that means debit balance will be subtracted by credit balance, the amount will be 0. Dear student, next item is accumulated depreciation account. Accumulated depreciation account, dear student, accumulated depreciation account. Look at first year in the journal, we have one accumulated depreciation, and second year we have another accumulated depreciation. So accumulated depreciation here it is credit, so we have to write in the credit side and opposite account depreciation. Look at accumulated depreciation account. Accumulated depreciation account, it is opposite account is depreciation, and in the credit side we have written in credit side. So this balance not become 0, because this year 25,000 is continuing, then next year again opposite account depreciation and balance in the credit side. So this year credit balance, earlier we have 25, now 50,000, that means 75,000 is our accumulated depreciation. Dear student, accumulated depreciation account will show the balance, and all of you know that accumulated depreciation means it is a fund account, it is depreciation fund. That means the money of depreciation kept in this fund at the end of the year, when we will sell the machine, when we will sell the machine, or we will resolve the machine from our business, in that time we will use this fund for buying new asset. Dear student, I hope all of you understand. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. If you have any confusion, if you have any question, of course you should ask me, you should talk to me through WhatsApp, through Messenger, through email. Dear student, I hope all of you will understand this lecture, and if you have confusion, you will ask me. Allah Hafiz.